Eric and Mike podcast brought to you by Insight Auctioneers, located in Sebring.
Yes, specializing in agricultural and construction equipment, Insight Auctioneer has been the place for government surplus and consignment auctions since 1999.
No matter what you need, everything from school buses to containers, shipment containers to a semen separator, they will have it at Insight Auctioneers.
I've literally seen everything out there, even commercial kitchen equipment, microwaves, laptops. The golf carts are amazing.
Yes.
They have a huge 65-acre plot off State Road 66 in Sebring with live monthly auctions, rain or shine, every month. But the really cool thing is you can also do it all online.
As we used to say, you can shop in your pajamas if you want to at
right.
Insight Auction. It's insightauction.com. You can look at the entire lot, and then you can bid right there online.
Insight Auctioneer, the personal auction company.
Did you hear me? Did you hear what I said? Did you hear me? Did you hear what I said?
Welcome to Did You Hear Me with Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd. And now, here's your host, Eric Michaels and Mike Lee.
Hello and welcome. Welcome to the podcast that you know and love, affectionately called
Did you hear me? Did you hear what I said?
There we go.
with Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd. I'm Eric. This is Mike, and welcome, Sheriff. You have been busy. Polk County Sheriff Office, absolutely busy.
We've been busier than a one-legged man in a stand-up butt-kicking contest.
Holy moly. You guys just did, I heard recently you did a big fentanyl bust.
We
Seized
did.
some guns and a ton of drugs.
We absolutely did. We worked with our friends from the federal government, FDLE, the state government, James Uthmeyer, our attorney general, and certainly Brian Haas, who is our prosecutor, the best in the 10th Judicial Circuit. Our detectives, who were just like unbelievably good, we arrested 51 people.
Oh, wow.
We did 2 wiretap investigations, and we arrested a man that we suspect caused at least 3 deaths.
Oh,
we
my.
know that the folks bought the drugs from him. We're still doing a lot of investigation, and we got to wait for lab results. So we may charge him with up to 3 murders. And the 4th person is laying in a nursing home at only like 42 years old, unconscious, not expected to ever be able to walk or talk again.
That fentanyl stuff is no joke, man. It's a terrible thing. My cousin actually passed away from a fentanyl overdose. So I think it's fantastic when I hear that your team is able to get. It was enough to kill 3.3 million people, right?
Our detectives potentially saved up to 3.3 million lives.
That is amazing.
Yeah. We seized 14.5 pounds of fentanyl.
Wow.
That is an unbelievable amount. And then by the time you break it down, when you consider that a overdose of fentanyl the size of 2 grains of salt can kill you, and fentanyl
Is that really what it is?
Yes.
2 grains of salt?
2 grains of salt, and it kills you DRT, dead right there.
Holy.
It's not, you use a little fentanyl and a little drug and you lose 10 or 15 years off your life. You die right now.
That is nuts.
In fact, just this weekend, we were at an apartment complex answering a call for service. And while we were there, no call to us about this at all. We see a guy sitting on a stoop, kind of nodded over. And our deputies go, hey, this dude's unconscious. We start giving him Narcan and Narcan and Narcan. We get him to the hospital, but ultimately he died from a fentanyl overdose, and we just stumbled across him late at night on the way to another call.
That is awful.
That's scary stuff.
That is
isn't it?
very scary.
So
stuff.
listen, folks, listen to me clearly. If you're going to use fentanyl, go ahead and write out your will. Point out where you want to be buried, because you're going to die if you mess with fentanyl. Sooner or later, you're going to use what you think is a dose that you can tolerate, only to find out that when they stamped that dose in Mexico, the guy who stamped it in a fake press was stoned that day, and you got 3 times the dosage that you thought you were getting, and now you're dead.
That well, kudos again to getting that off the streets. It's just it's a terrible drug, and I don't even know how or why anybody would ever even want to try that, knowing that it would take 2 grains of salt overdose to kill you. Like it's just insane to me. Who would even think
that is
that's,
how dangerous.
Yeah,
it
let's have some fun and do fentanyl. No, I'm good. I'll have a Bud Light, please. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not a Bud Light,
Yeah.
How about like a Budweiser?
Okay, yeah, that'll work. All right.
I'm off Bud Light.
I understand.
I did some crazy commercials a few years ago. But I'm still Budweiser man.
There you go. There you go.
Light.
Now you just recently had somebody who I guess was posing as a DCF agent, is that right?
Yeah, y'all may want to figure out how to use this picture better, but this lady here, like, you see that picture?
Yeah.
She looks very sad.
I feel like I've woken up next to her a couple of times.
Yeah. That's what you call a very sad criminal.
Yeah.
Her name's Nicole Thomas. She's 56. So she goes to this house and says she's a DCF agent, right? And she's there to remove a child. So the babysitters have said, I don't know anything about a child needing to be removed. And she said, yeah, I'm from DCF. And so the babysitter said, well, show me your identification. And the lady says, if you give me any trouble, I'm going to remove all these children, all 4 of them. And the lady says, look, you haven't shown me any identification that you're a DCF worker. And she said, well, I'll call the sheriff's office. Now, Nicole dials 911 and asks for a deputy to come out there, says she's a DCF worker, and she needs some help removing a child because they're resisting her.
Are you kidding me?
You can't make this stuff up.
I'm going to try that next time I'm downtown and I need a parking spot.
Right. Yeah,
I'm going to call 911 and say, I'm traffic and I need this guy towed so I can get that spot.
So our deputies, who are the very best, went out there and asked for her identification. She said, well, I don't have it with me. So we called DCF. They go, we don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Wow.
This lady is not a DCF employee. She's never been a DCF employee. So we charged her with attempted kidnapping 4 times.
Good gravy.
We charged her with criminal action under color of law. We charged her with unarmed burglary, trespassing. Oh, my favorite charge, misuse of 911 when she called for a deputy. Yeah.
Calling for a deputy to back her up on a false, under complete falsehood.
That's brilliant.
If that's not enough, she's got a history of fraud, theft, kidnapping, violation of probation, aggravated assault. That's just to name a few of her charges. Oh. This is a mean woman. You hear what I'm saying?
Sounds like a wonderful lady.
I don't know if she's married or not. Probably not. But if you decide to marry her, you need to go ahead and do your will, because she's well, no, she may just cut your head off. Who
drive you crazy?
I mean, she is.
That's quite a resume she's got there.
Yeah, no
kidding. Gosh, she's a dangerous lady.
I know it doesn't even really matter, but did she ever explain why she wanted those kids? I didn't hear.
She wanted to give them back to, she actually only wanted the one to give it back to the mother, who lost the child because the mother was unfit. Now, I'm trying to take it easy on the mother.
I understand.
Because she had a lot of issues going on.
Sure. Yeah.
So bad that the state took her child away. Well, Nicole was going to get the child and give it back.
That's probably a bad move, Nicole. I would have to say that's probably a bad move.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking, girl?
Oh, man. And the fact that she called 911 to me, it's like, if you were really a DCF agent, you would probably have a number to call your partner or your boss or somebody.
Sure.
You don't call 911 and go, yes, I need help from whoever you can send.
Well, what she thought she'd do is bluff them, and she'd go ahead and give her the kid for the deputy arrived.
Wow.
Thank goodness we had a great babysitter.
Yeah.
That is just totally awesome.
Yeah, that is actually. Yeah, kudos to her as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Holy moly.
And that kind of goes into what we preach all the time, that if you see something wonky, say something.
If you see something or hear something, say something.
Or if you don't see something, like credentials.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
That's how you solve crime. That's how
Yeah.
you find people. You know, you people in Arizona, you know, we're still looking for Nancy. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Somebody
Have
had
they
to,
called you yet to ask for
No,
help?
but somebody had to see something out there.
Yeah, they
She
have to, yeah.
It all has to be on a camera someplace.
Right.
Come on, people. Help find Nancy Guthrie.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of cameras, you folks, the Polk County Sheriff's Office, just had an arrest of a man that did some porch pirating. And I know that cameras are very important to have so you can catch these people because porch piracy, boy, that's a tongue
That
twister.
is a tough one, yeah.
It seems to be rising every day.
See,
See?
this is Carlos Silva.
Oh, yep.
He's 36.
There he is.
Now, wouldn't you think if you,
Oh, yeah, you got to show it to that camera over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I want y'all to see this picture or not.
Okay.
Yeah,
we got you.
Yeah, we got it.
We got it.
Carlos Silva wanted to be in this country, right? He filled out some paperwork.
Oh, okay.
And then he decides that he'll be a porch pirate. So he goes to steal an Amazon package. And he's a DoorDash driver, so he just puts it in the DoorDash, container.
Oh,
Kind of turns to try to block the camera.
uh-huh.
Hey, listen, folks. Listen, all you good people. Of course, good people don't need to listen. Listen, all you thieving morons. There are cameras every place. You can't steal without being on a camera.
Absolutely.
So he leaves in his dark SUV. Well, guess what? We found him.
Mm-hmm.
And when we found him, he was arrested for burglary, and we upcharged him to a second-degree felony.
Oh, wow.
Theft, which was a misdemeanor because it was $70 worth, but it was upgraded to a third-degree felony. We call, guess what? ICE.
Oh, really?
ICE,
really?
ICE baby. And they go, whoa, wait a minute. This guy has put in an application because he wants to be here legally from Venezuela, and he's a thief.
That's not how it happens, I don't think.
So he lost his opportunity to be in the United States, but he didn't lose his opportunity to come to the county jail. He didn't lose his opportunity to have an ICE hold put on him.
yeah.
He didn't lose his opportunity to be a thieving moron.
They get the opportunity to try some fine American cuisine at the Grady Judd
Right,
bed and
yeah.
breakfast, I believe, right?
We serve good food.
Yeah, great square turkey.
I guess you could say that Carlos was trying to be an ice hole all the time.
Oh boy.
Thank you. Thank you very
I
much.
didn't say that.
Thank you.
That was Eric.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm here all day. When I was doing research for our podcast, I put in Polk County Sheriff's Office, and it brings up not only you folks, but all Polk County,
Right.
all Polk counties. And I came across this story that said that in Polk County, Minnesota, they had a Polk County Sheriff's canine pass away named Rex. And it got me thinking, we've done some charity work for the canine officers, but I was wondering if you'd be able to talk about how you've seen canines grow from when you started as a lowly old police officer cruising all the way up to now sheriff, and how important those canines are.
Well, when I was a patrol deputy, we didn't even have canines.
Oh, really?
Until I was a sergeant or a lieutenant. But here was what would happen. We would get a call of a burglar alarm at a warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And you would go in there, and if you were lucky, you'd have one backup. And y'all would search and search and search in this massive warehouse with all this stuff stacked up. And you couldn't find the burglar. And you thought, well, the burglar's gone.
Yeah.
And then you get with the owner or the contact, and you would check it out, reset the alarm, and leave. No evidence of a burglary. Burglar's gone if he was here at all. And just a few minutes later, after everybody left, there would be another alarm at the same place.
Mm.
You know what the second alarm was?
Him hiding and
Getting out.
Him
probably.
hiding, him leaving, So
Yeah.
he was there, and he was hiding from us. Thank God, with the many times that happened, none of them decided to shoot us from hiding while they were hiding from
Right,
us.
yeah.
But when you have a canine, You don't hide from the canine. They are the tip of the spear. There's no way to measure the absence of an event, but I can tell you there are across this nation hundreds of police officers, if not thousands, that are alive today because that canine went in first.
Right.
And ultimately saved their lives from them not being in that position. We would not think about policing today without canine. To suggest you have a police agency without a canine is to suggest that you go back to riding horses to calls for service. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. And I know how important it is here because we walk in when we come into the building here. You have that little memoriam out there, and one of them is to DOG. DOG, I think is how you
right.
pronounce
DOG.
it. Yeah, DOG, who is out there, who was a canine with the Polk County Sheriff's Office. So you know that they carry weight in your heart just by seeing that every day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so we have a fundraiser every year, Carpenter's Home, and they raise a lot of money so we can replace our aging canines when, they age out like, people do.
Sure.
Yeah.
After a while, they go, hey, I'm tired of this.
Right.
My hips have given way.
Yeah.
I don't have any toothes and my head anymore. And so they get old too.
Yeah, sure.
So I can't thank Carpenter's Home enough, and Michelle Robar, who works there. She runs the fundraiser, and as a result of our canines, our deputies are alive and well and safe.
What I do love when I've seen canine demonstrations is the concentration that the canine themselves have, and then the sheer joy that they have after they've done what they're supposed to.
Oh, yeah. Did you see me get him, Dad? Did
Yeah.
you see me get him?
And the sheer joy of catching the bad guy.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to see more deputies act like that, jump up and down and get all excited, wag their tail.
I don't mind them smiling, but doing somersaults and stuff like that.
Yeah, no good. Hey, speaking of the charity fundraiser for the dogs, you have a couple of those coming up. Actually, one really recent, the Jeepin' with Judd, right?
Oh, Jeepin' with Judd is this next weekend.
Yes,
you know
yes,
what
it
I'm
is.
saying? And we want you all to come out, bring your Jeep, and you can, for $200, you can have a Jeep full of people for 3 days.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
3 days. And you go, well, I don't have a Jeep. Well, you can come out and enjoy the food and watch the Jeeps climb through the stuff.
Sure.
And there are trails for every level. Now, some people come in their Jeeps and they go, hey, I'm not going to do that rough stuff. And we really just have trails to ride through the woods.
Oh, that's cool.
And others, you can go up and down hills and crevices. And then if you have the Mac Daddy Jeeps,
Like the big boys.
yeah, they actually climb up the structure. So we
Right.
want you to come and help us because this charity money goes to those less fortunate in our community.
And so it's not just about riding through the trails. I imagine there's going to be food and music, perhaps. Or
Oh,
like,
yeah,
what
lots
else is
of
going on?
food trucks.
Yeah.
And it is just really a very festive activity, and it's family friendly.
Right.
It's not drunks and beer and mud holes and
Right.
and nonsense. We don't put up with that. This is where you can bring your children, have a really, really good time, a really fun day. And like I said, you can do this even if you don't have a Jeep. Oh, and by the way, it's free if you don't have a Jeep.
Oh, if you're just coming to watch and
Yeah,
hang
if
out?
you want to come watch
Oh.
and hang out, it's absolutely, totally free.
That's
looks
my
like we
favorite
have-
four-letter word.
Yeah, we have a weekend planned.
If
Yeah,
it's free,
really.
it's for y'all,
And then coming up on Saturday, March 28th, you've got Bustin' Clays, and I know that's always a big time out there at Tenor
I've
Rock
actually
Shooting
been
Range.
out there for that one, and that one is a lot of fun.
Oh, it's awesome. Bustin' Clays with Sheriff Grady Judd. It's our second big fundraiser of the year. And when we raise funds through these two charitable events, this money goes back to help those less fortunate in the community. Like on Christmas, one of the things we say is no child wakes up on Christmas morning without a present.
Yeah.
And we work with Toys for Tots on that project. And we all the time bump into people in the community that are having a bad patch. Maybe their house caught on fire or their car broke down and they can't get to work. Listen, we help a lot of people And it's very rare that you ever see this because we don't broadcast it and don't talk about it in the news. It's not the right thing to do because people are embarrassed if they can't afford to repair their car. But we help.
Right.
We want them to know that they're never alone in this county. We will be there to help them, to have their back, and to try to help prop them up so that they can do good. We can't do it, though, unless we have these fundraisers.
Right. That's awesome. I mean, so many rounds of applause today.
Yeah.
So many. So great. So many great things.
I know around the holidays you give just shy of 500,000 turkeys away, and that's where this money comes from to get those.
Oh, that's correct.
Yeah.
We give out a lot of turkeys.
So let's move on to the next big fundraiser you got, the Judd Jog, which is happening. You need to register by April 1st at juddjog.org for that.
Now, all of that money goes to United Way.
Okay.
Our HR division.
Is this a new one, by the way?
No. This is
Judd Jog?
We've done this for several years.
Okay.
But
it involves jogging, something
I was
you and I
gonna say, that
never
must-
do.
that must be
so
why I've
that's
never
why
heard
we
of
don't know anything
You
about
don't
it.
recognize that because the last time you jogged, you were running from the cops when you were 16.
That's true. That's true.
No comment.
And that was so long ago, we can't remember.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
But we use the track where the police academy track.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So we jog around the police academy and around the track, and all of the money we raise goes to United Way. And United Way is a big supporter and helps us a lot. So we're very proud of United
Very
Way.
nice.
And that's another bring the family out sort of event. I know you've got many booths and displays, and folks are just welcome to come out and take a look around.
Absolutely.
The website, once again, for Bustin' Clays is bustinclays.org, and then the Judd Jog is juddjog.org as well, and you can get registered for both of those right there. So, Mr. Sheriff Grady Judd, thank you so very much. We appreciate your time.
Well, listen, it's an honor to be here today, and I want to point out your mama's here.
My mama. That's my mama.
Is that your mama?
That's my mama. So when you talked about me running from the cops, I was like, Sheriff. Shh.
Well, I want to point out
Yeah.
that she worked really hard to raise you the right way.
Yes, I know.
But you got out from under her house, her rooftop, and you just got all kinds of running from the cops at 16 and man alive.
Just being a truant.
Mama, really, he's a good guy. But I aggravate him every time I get a chance.
Well, we appreciate you very much, Sheriff. So thank you again for coming on and doing this with us. And we're going to keep it going in 2027. This is our first one in 2026.
Yes,
you guys
that's
remember.
right. So happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy
I know
New
we're
Year.
already 6 weeks into it, but we're very much looking forward to continuing the relationship and the podcast in 2026.
Well, I appreciate you guys being my friends, and it's always a lot of fun when we can get together.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.